Here's how to set up a budget adaptive 2-button switch and interface for use with iOS devices. This interface requires switch control, which is only available on devices running iOS 7 or higher. Since these interfaces use USB, you will need an Apple Lightning to USB adapter, formerly known as the Camera Connectivity Kit. If you have an older Apple product, you can use the 30-pin dock connector to USB adapter included in the original Camera Connectivity Kit. Attach the adapter first, and then plug in the interface. Choose the Settings icon. Under Settings, choose General. Then, Accessibility. Scroll down to Switch Control. The first toggle turns switch control on and off, but don't turn it on until we've configured the buttons. Click on Switches. From here, choose Add New Switch. It will prompt you to name your switch. I'm just going to use the colors of the button. If at all possible, Apple suggests a minimum of 2 switches, one to move to the next item and one to select an item, so let's do that. Make sure you turn on switch control now that it's configured. Once you do that, you can start navigating around. Here I show you how to interface with a Nest thermostat to cool down the house. This unit is expandable with jacks to add 2 more buttons. Let's plug in a third. Under switch control, I'm going to add this button and also make it select an item. I'm going to make a switch recipe, so go back under switch control and choose recipes. I'm going to make one called tap, and then I'll assign it to this switch. This gesture will tap the middle of the screen. I'm going to add a timeout, so if I stop using this gesture for a minute, it will revert to its standard controls. Now I'm going to show you the game Cannibalt, a game that with the standard button configuration is unplayable. We're going to select our tap gesture, which will turn off the standard controls. Now you can see that it's perfectly playable. After not playing for a minute, it will revert to the standard layout. Here are some notes on iOS use. First, if you do not already have a suitable USB adapter, I highly suggest the new USB 3 adapter for the iPad Pro. While the data transfer rates are not backwards compatible, this adapter gives you the option to be able to charge your device while still using your adapter. The cable is also more robust, so hopefully it will last longer. Either way, if possible, I do suggest adding some heat shrink tubing to your adapter to reduce the chances of damage. Secondly, if you need to unplug your interface, remove it from the adapter first, then remove the adapter. Wait a full minute before plugging the interface back in. Plugging it back in too quickly or removing the adapter first could cause your iOS device to restart.